Coming up on this episode.
Look what we're having at Bird Island for dinner tonight.
Hey, honey, would you please put the 2x4s under it again?
Oh my word, look at that thing.
It looks like a volcano erupted.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, it's the forest fires. So Ryan is going to make up a little cook station for me.
We had plans to go pick up the solar panels, batteries, and inverters today, but we're starting to get some smoke over the island because there is a fairly serious forest fire situation not too far from us. The sky's a bit hazy today. We're hoping it will clear up tomorrow.
So, I have just decided that I'm going to have a little kitchen right out in front of our bird nest. So, we've got our julka there with our hot water, and Ryan is just going to be setting that up here in a moment. That'll run through the trees, and we're going to cook there, which is really close to the cabin. So then we can have our meal, and we can even have it at the table or whatever. And then the cabin's right here. So it's really quite perfect. Look what we're having at Bird Island for dinner tonight. Whoa. Veggie wieners, potatoes, onions, with my own little sauces there that I'm making. Ryan set up the julka for us. We're gonna do our dishes. And then we're gonna go. Whoa, look at that. And sit down with a hot drink by the lake. This is living, everyone. This is living.
You're just nice. Ooh. You're a strong dog. Okay, all right. Did you just bite me? You don't bite me. You don't bite me with your teeth. Huh?
Oh man.
Come here, you. Come here. Oh. You're gonna bruise me. You're gonna bruise me and make me all muddy.
Oh, Paul, you're silly. It's like she's taking a hook. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. She loves playing, eh?
She does. You just whoa. You just go. You're gonna bite me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Get over here.
Did you find a butterfly? I hope not.
He's gonna have to go for a.
Oh, okay, that's a bit different. What you doing there? Oh my word. She's just gotten it all. Okay. Oh, Paul?
Do you have to go to the bathroom? Are you taking a
Are you at Oak Island? You got a treasure in there? You got a treasure? Did you hear that?
She's making a fire break.
Are you fighting fires, Opal? This week, one of our subscribers showed us that we had been threading our fishing rods. Is it called threading our reel?
Spooling, I think.
Spooling? Spooling?
Yeah.
Wrong. That we had been doing it wrong. And so I assume that's been one of the problems the entire time. I can't say that I have a favorite place here, do you, Ryan? Because I love everything.
Well, I think being down by the water is one of my favorite places.
I love being in the cabin. I love being in the woods. I just love being everywhere here. But it looks like I lost my last thing, right? So is something else wrong with it?
there's line in around the interior of it.
Do you want me to hold this?
I think the best thing to do would be to get out on the boat and let a whole bunch of line out and see if we can untangle it.
Oh, well, I'm all for that.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get a hook and we'll string it.
Okay.
Hey honey, I really can't see what I'm doing, so
Okay.
just there's not enough light in. But where's those
You want to
scissors?
just wait then? Okay, let's go. You got my rod all ready, honey? We're going on a fishing outing because it is so beautiful out tonight. And we are seeing little ripples in the water like all night long. So there's Ryan trying to protect himself from the mosquitoes and the bugs. It's really mostly mosquitoes at the moment. They're wild. Just wild.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Oh, okay, there might be some up there. Okay. Okay, there might be some. Oh yeah, they're just everywhere. If I can't catch one tonight, I'm in serious trouble. But I don't know that I have enough bait on, or any bait actually.
Do you want to go across, honey?
Over there?
Where are you thinking?
There seems to be some around by our place there. Oh, where's my... It's hard in this hat. Okay. You wanted me to let go a whole bunch, didn't you?
You did.
It's hard to see.
Let tons out, honey.
Yeah.
Like tons, like
I'm having troubles with the direction of the boat. We're not going very straight.
show me closer to shore.
I don't know. It seemed like they were kind of jumping there, but this hat's killing me. So I think that's why I'm not catching anything.
Because of your hat, yeah.
This hat's unreal. Okay. I can't do anything with it on. This is a killer. I hope this thing pops right out of my lap. There's such a big one. Oh, I can't get the hat off now.
Is that better, honey?
Yeah. Okay, I just saw one jumping. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that big one right there. Okay, can we go back there?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. They swim, you know, they swim out to, it's not like they just stay there. I've learned that. Do you think we're going to catch one tonight, Ryan?
I don't know.
Do you have a feeling? Do you have a feeling?
Well, it would be nice if we did.
Yeah, but you don't have a feeling either way?
I'm hopeful. Is that what you mean?
No, just do you have a feeling that you will? I have a feeling we might.
Oh, okay.
She wants to go fishing. There was one right out there, right?
Yep.
Nothing like fishing, eh? I'd sure love to catch one. Would you, honey?
Oh, absolutely. That's like a little late night fish fillet. It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock at night right now.
I know, and it just seems like it's daylight. Nothing like feeling that tug on the line, eh? Wow, that is beautiful out there. Well, you know, you got a lot done. You've got a lot done. Look at that shoreline.
Hope she's not scaring the fish away.
There's some right up there. Right up in front of us. Okay. Okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I thought I felt something. Look at that. I thought I felt something just
Maybe
now.
you're on the bottom, honey. Your rod's nice and smooth, eh?
Oh, it's beautiful. See, I don't need a new rod, do I?
No.
If everything's done up right. Oh, okay. Let's see how this is all. Is this all?
Yeah, it's twisted up and stuff.
Oh no! This whole time? Oh dear. Okay.
Maybe hook it up and just reel it in.
Yesterday it was so smoky, and we decided not to go across and pick up the rest of our load. But today, it's sunny and beautiful, and we're hoping that this is the end of the fires and the smoke.
Good. Today is barge day, and since we're using Pepper, it's going to take more than one trip to get everything over to the island.
Tubs, shoot.
Heading across to the island. No problem, we came right away.
Yeah, the ramps were in the water, so that kind of helped. That was a good idea.
Much better than taking the chance, I think.
I brought along these 5-gallon buckets so that I could grow things this season. I'll be able to grow tomatoes, cucumbers, and lettuce. It's probably one of the things that I'm most looking forward to. I think we have about 9 buckets in all, and I'm really curious to see how things will grow this far north.
We've taken lots of footage of this beautiful old cabin, but it seems as though the decay has accelerated over the past year. I really don't think we'll have many more photos and video of this precious landmark. It makes us a bit sad. To think of taking it down is heartbreaking, but it is getting dangerous to leave up in its current condition. I'm moving this skid up to the shop site where we will erect the temporary storage shed. This load has the shed, 2 racks for our server batteries, flooring, and a few other supplies for the water treatment system.
Nice. Straighten them up a bit. And lift them up. Yeah. I think he wants to put this load back there. Because there's a big cleared out spot over the shop. Let's take a 5-minute break.
This is one of my favorite little trails on the island, coming down to the lake. It's like a decompression stop. You know, I continually marvel at how our little homestead is constantly evolving. When we landed here less than a year ago, this was nothing more than a grove of trees and some shared dreams.
There you go. We're here. We're here for the next one. This is in my mind, this is the sketchy one because it's a very heavy load.
This is the sketchy load, if you ask me. We're nervous about whether the heavy solar panels have even survived after being hauled over the twists, turns, and jarring bumps on the gravel logging road to the boat ramp.
Okay, we're gonna unstrap this and take the big load first. Oh.
Here's a good idea.
Yeah, these are long ones.
Okay. I can't wait. Now this is going to be a big unboxing when we get to the island.
Yeah.
This is a super big unboxing and one that I'm so worried about because if those solar panels are smashed, and you know, honestly, I can't see how they wouldn't be. I can't see how those solar panels will not be smashed to like that little crushed glass that you put in mosaic.
I took care of it though, honey.
Well, you did. You took all the precautions for sure. You know what I was thinking of doing? Was putting this foam stuff in the bathroom walls for insulation instead of the rock wool stuff.
Bathroom?
Yeah. We should have insulation in that bird bath.
Yeah, we can. Sure.
I was just thinking, is there anything that's thinner than this even?
Well, there's rigid foam insulation, which is better.
Yeah, but is it very, very thin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Ryan made this box. He lined it with this styrofoamy type insulation kind of
1 inch on the bottom, 3/4 on the sides.
stuff, that there, just to make sure that it would have, if those solar panels do bounce around, that it would have a little bit of spring and protect them.
Little cushion, yeah.
So that's one big package there. It's huge. Are you nervous?
Nope.
Me neither.
I can tell.
What's in that box there?
Your plant stuff.
Oh, so this is the other thing. I want to start growing things here. And I have brought some little pod things to start my seeds. Oh, I'm excited about that. I'd forgotten that I brought these. So I'm going to have myself a lovely garden to eat. Hopefully. I'm very excited about that. I love gardening. Love it. So you know how I was saying that it was a really huge crate? That is one big, huge unboxing. That's gigantic. What were you saying, Ryan?
Do you think you could pull the truck out?
Sure.
I'm gonna just disconnect the trailer.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, just so you can pull the truck out, because I have to pick this from the other side.
Okay. Okay, they're very pokey down. You've got to bring it down and level it.
I do, I just want to set the width.
Up a bit. Up a bit. Okay.
That's called curl up, honey. Up is lift, curl up is...
we've ever had.
Hey, honey, would you please put the 2x4s under it again?
With these solar panels, I have to be sure that they're not only bundled together tightly, but that the bundle itself is properly secured to the forks. With the ground being this uneven, I need to be absolutely sure that this crate will not fall off the machine. There's 16,500 watts of solar generation in this crate, and for what we have planned, we're going to need all of it. We were grateful to have found a supplier that provided an affordable solution for these solar panels. Our island homestead build includes a 2-stage power plant. We'll see how far these panels take us, and then add to them if and when it is necessary. After all, at the end of the day, we're going to have to power the whole island.
There, I think that's safer.
Okay.
There. Okay, so keep going down where you're going, but lift it up. Okay, just creep down the hill now, just where you're going. Can you see my legs underneath?
No,
Not at all?
no.
Okay.
Whoa, the machine with these panels is quite heavy. Look at the back of the barge come up out of the water.
Okay. It's a little bit windy over there. Okay, solar panels are on. How's it going?
Yeah. Ready for supper.
I'm ready for a shower.
Yeah, I want to have a shower tonight too.
What all do we have on here? What else?
Got batteries, and then part of the water system.
Are you doing the batteries
Right
tonight?
now.
Oh, you are. Are the batteries very heavy?
Not as heavy as the solar panels.
Okay. But it's a pretty big load, isn't it?
Yeah, it's depends all it's with the batteries. It's probably about 1,600 pounds.
1,600 pounds,
Yeah.
the batteries alone.
Batteries weigh about 1,200, and then there's a couple hundred pounds of inverters and other stuff on
And
here.
then we've got about 2,300 of the solar panels. And then we've got pepper.
That's exactly right.
So what's the full load then, would you say?
14,000?
And what can we take on the barge?
18?
Oh, wow. We have a little ways to go, but really
18
not.
is sketchy.
Okay. So is 14 sketchy too?
No.
When loading the barge, especially with heavy pieces like this, I always have to be cognizant of the weight distribution. The goal obviously is to make sure that everything is centered and it's not listing too terribly.
I think you're heavy on the left side there.
On the port side?
On the left side.
Starboard
You're down.
side? Well, we'll see.
You're
See
down
when-
it.
See when we lift these up, okay? That's when you tell.
Doesn't look too bad. It's just a little bit. Oh my word. Look at that thing.
It looks like a volcano erupted.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, it's the forest fires.
You sure that's what that is?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. It'll be mixed with the water. As we're coming back, look at this sky, how beautiful it is. You can even see the moon. Look here. Look at that. That is a forest fire. All behind. Isn't that the most unbelievable thing? Right over our island too. I want to get out on the water and take a look. It's definitely a forest fire. You can smell it. And I'm thinking that maybe because of the water mixed with trying to get it out, that it's just kind of gotten all hot and misty too.
I don't know, honey. I've never seen smoke like that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Now Opa's back on the island and I'm thinking maybe she's cooking dinner. But okay, can I get on?
Yeah.
What a beautiful night. And then look, like, what is that? I've never seen such defined. It looks like a cover of a duvet or cotton. It's the oddest thing. There's such a defined line between the two. There's the clear sky there, and then there's a horrible, horrible forest fire there. Like, isn't that the most shocking thing you've ever seen? It almost looks like flames at the bottom there.
Looks like Mount St. Helens blew up.
Yeah. And then the rest is all going back
Yeah.
like that.
Wouldn't want
And
to be
then-
downwind.
And then our side is perfectly clear. And it's blue sky. Oh, there's the moon. And there's the water. And then there's that.
Look at the rays of light behind it along the top. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please support us by clicking the thumbs up icon on YouTube. We invite you to also subscribe and click the bell. You'll be notified when we upload new content. Please invite your friends and family to come along too. Bye for now.